Negative 50 fire resistance. Immune to decaying. Has no talents. Okay. Triple. They can't move. And fireball. Huge hit. We'll just throw the explosive trap. Should take care of all those guys. Or not. Test. Flesh sacrifice. I really don't want to blow a fireball on this guy, so killed all those guys in one shot. And we'll haste. Sorry, I was making plans with the wife for tomorrow. We're gonna delay our turn. Let them come to us. He just ate source. We're gonna delay our turn with Beast. Oh, this guy got real close. Now you're wet. I can't hit all three of them. Let's shock the guy in the front. He's stunned. And we'll save our last action for later. We will make a fire pet. And we'll take out this voidling in a single shot. Oh, 10 points. So close. And we'll wait. We will delay our turn. Let them come to us. Delay. We're in a pretty good position. I don't think we need to move anywhere. And they seem to be stacking themselves up just fine. Throw out a totem, and we'll go ahead and kill the voidling. They explode on death, by the way. That's good to know. They are not wet, so let's freeze them so they don't get a turn. Now they're frozen. We'll go ahead and hop on over. And we will hit them with a shocker. And that one's suffocating. We will charge, knocking him down, and then we'll whirlwind. We do not want to use fire because it will unfreeze them. We want to keep them frozen. so close to death. None of our fights this stream has been overly dangerous. We've had a pretty good handle on all the stuff we come up against. But I'm thinking the further we go in this new area, the worse things will become very quickly. Dead civilian. Nothing. Wasn't there a person? Did that person leave a body? Let's backtrack a little bit over here and get some of this loot. You want to try to zigzag around and see if you can find any dig spots. There's a shark. Ooh. I'm missing all these fish. Kind of ignore the shark right now. Try to loot all this stuff. Okay, and we're back to where we started.
I'm not picking that. I could try moving it.
Alright, let's see what's going on with the shark with our pet
The
pal.
dying shark lies gasping on the sand, bleeding from the mouth and gills. It turns its dark and soulless eyes to you. Its bloody gills open in search of water, but find only air.
Offer to drag it back into the water.
It gasps in the air, struggling for the breath to speak. Its own blood froths at its mouth.
No, die here. Monsters in the water. Monsters in the deep.
Offer to put it out of its misery.
It looks at you with its cold, flat eyes as if to say, do what you will. Then
This is gonna take a while. Poison. Flame. Nope. Yes. New fire. There you go. And there's a leg. Bill, eat that leg.
a boy at swim. Your name is Joe. You're 9. You're brave. You're off to see your mum. A shadow moves below you. A jagged vice closes on your thigh and pulls you down. Water fills your lungs. Blood billows.
Joe didn't make it, guys. Always go swimming with a friend. Steam lance. Set to sell all the crap that we picked up. I think we got these for you. Oh, we got them for her. Got Poison Wave. We'll give Poison Wave to Sibyl. He's got hired Geomancy. Maybe we'll give both of them to her, actually. Alright, we don't have anybody else who needs these. 2 inches is okay, but let's... all the new boots. Rallying Cry. Here's an earthquake. Wrong person. There we go. Learn. Ignition is okay, but we are slowly moving away from that. We have Poison Wave. Let's go ahead and get rid of Ignition for now. And throw on Earthquake and try that out. What's Poison Wave? How big is it? So I'd literally have to jump into the enemy to use this. What about Earthquake? That's a big area. Those are cool abilities. I don't think the Poison Wave is going to be that useful unless Seville's being attacked. We'll figure it out. Come along, team. Running around in circles to kind of see if there's anything else might be useful out here. Oh well, I was kind of hoping for a dig spot somewhere, but I guess they don't have any out here. I mean, I swear this area here looks like one. Where's the rest of my team? You jerks, get over here. Hey, a barrel. Check this area real quick. Make sure I didn't forget anything over here by all the stuff we just killed. Like these fish. Bow lettuce. No dig spots.
Magister carrot. I remember one just like this picking me up.
That music, though.
Could have been a shipment to Fort Joy.
There's a lot of body parts here.
No.
Nice.
Shield.
Can't be real. Not real. Not happening.
There's a lot of body parts.
Not true. Can't be true.
Let's loot everything before we talk to her. Lucky charm. Picklock.
No.
Ooh,
no,
a nice
No.
two-handed axe. That's a lot of abilities on that.
Can't be real. Not real. Not happening.
Identify the shield.
No, it's not true. Can't be true.
Leadership and HP. Well, that's just a straight upgrade for you, so I'll take that. All this other stuff. The bill. We're gonna stuff you full of people.
You twist your head around as the Magisters haul you away. Your wife and two boys stand in the doorway, helpless. You commit their faces to memory one last time. Wendy cries out something to you. You tell yourself it was, "I love you," or "We'll wait for you." But the truth is, you didn't catch it. The farm recedes from view behind you.
Oh.
Can't be real. Not real. Not happening. No, it's not true. Can't be true.
Work, work, work. That's all there was in Driftwood for a dwarf like you. Until you got involved in the anti-magister resistance. Then, the work was still there, but also purpose. Purpose worth dying for.
Okay.
Can't be real.
Warm red wine flows down your throat. The languor of a tavern evening soothes you. Suddenly, shrieks rend the night. The magisters have come. Warm red blood flows down your face.
Are these all going to be roughly
Eloisa was
death?
the prettiest girl, not to others, but to you. Her luminous eyes shone brighter than the moon. The day you collared her for Fort Joy, you wept every tear you had. You never cried again.
I think Beast has something to say.
No, it's
Did I miss it?
not true.
Not much of a landlubber, but sometimes I get no choice in the matter. Besides, there's business to take care of.
What do you suggest?
Malady said this Meister lady's the key, so we follow her lead.
Beast pauses for a moment to consider whether he's forgotten anything important.
I'd also appreciate it if we dealt with this Lohar fella. He's the key to unlocking this mess Justinia's made.
Can't be true.
What do you make of the gods, the tree, and everything?
I don't know. I've never been one for worshipping. I always figured if Duna really existed, he'd show himself. I mean, am I really supposed to ask some invisible dwarf in the sky to grant world peace? Or give me a pony? Yeah, it sounded like a waste of time to me. But, then he showed himself. He said he could help me free our people if I helped him. And I left with more questions than when I started.
About the queen?
So, there's some things you ought to know about me. I'm sort of kind of royalty. I mean, I never wore a crown. Not with diamonds in it, anyway. I once stuck a wreath on my head and... Oh, sorry. I need to stop with that whole tangent thing.
Go on.
Anyway, let's just get it out there. I'm a bastard. The literal kind. And the other kind. The royals weren't all great with me, and I weren't too great with them. To make an overlong story over short, I started the rebellion and got caught and exiled to an island prison. Like Fort Joy, but 10 times worse. I would have died there too, if one of Justinia's ships hadn't sailed so close. So, I kinda took it, and off I went. Cool, right?
Very cool, Beast.
Then I came upon the victory.
Not real.
Nice shit.
Not happening.
The royal sailors walked the plank as well as you could hope for. That's where I found the notes. Right there in the open. Next to the manifest.
So you're a pirate.
I'm no pirate. I just play the part. I prefer revolutionary. Yeah, it's got a nice ring to it.
Captain. Beast.
Now let's see how quick I can tell you the rest. Queen Justinia's ordered some dwarf named Lohar to ambush a ship called the Peacemaker and take its cargo. Whatever's on it, she's using it against the rebels. She calls it Operation Downfall. Pretty ominous, eh?
No, it's
The whole time, this
can't be true.
tormented dwarf to the left here, right above me, is freaking out.
So, yeah, hoping to find this Lohar fellow and stop the Operation Downfall thing. And there you have it. Tangent-free. Mostly. Well, not mostly. A little. Okay, not at all.
Thanks, Beast.
No, it's not true. Can't be true.
Still got a lot of stuff to chew through with
You
Seville.
remember a cold childhood in a no-hope fishing town, bullied mercilessly by a dwarf named Lohar. With no other prospects, you sign up as a magister, eager for the power denied you all your life.
So these are magisters.
Not true. Can't be true.
You stride past the chained sorcerers and climb onto the caravan without complaint. As you settle onto the bench, you offer Ralik's blessings to the Magister Guard. He offers only a bleary-eyed stare of disinterest in return before shoving the chained sorcerers aboard. As you watch them cower, you cannot help but feel annoyance. After all, don't they know they're going to be saved?
No, it's Not true. Can't be true.
Void tainted.
Followed by magisters
flesh.
in the far north, you were forced marched to this foreign land. A moment of hope as a grinning dwarf removes your source collar. Seconds later, void-woken death.
So there were dwarves here and magisters.
Can't be real. It's not real.
From the dark, you stare up at the thin slivers of light visible between the floorboards. Shadows ripple across the slivers, accompanied by heavy footsteps, magister footsteps.
So you have sorcerers,
Creaks
dwarves,
above your
and
head. One of them is
magisters.
Your breath catches in your throat as you wait for him to move along. But the hatch is suddenly yanked open. Light floods you, blinding and accusatory. You hear only one gruffly barked word before the hands seize you. Gotcha!
Kind of reminds me of Mortal Kombat when Jax reaches out and grabs you. Gotcha! Good job, narrator.
Not real.
Is that all
Not happening.
the bodies? I think so. Sort.
Not true. Can't be true.
I don't see any more body parts. Okay, save it.
No.
Let's talk to this lady, I guess.
White as drifting salt, the dwarf flinches at your approach, yet she holds a short, clean blade aloft. Her fierce stance can't hide the trembling of her fingers.
Back! Get back! I'll kill you, just like the rest of them.
Clean blade. So she didn't kill them.
Shh, lass. I know you're all afraid. In times like these, I don't blame you. But I ain't out to hurt you. Now, why don't you take a few breaths and tell me what happened?
Step back. Beast seems to know what he's doing.
She slumps, all bravado draining from her.
No. I've never seen anything like those beasts before. Are they gone?
Maybe.
Void-woken, you mean? Poor thing. No wonder you were scared. I'd be scared too.
Those? Yes. Worst ones I've ever seen. Ripped through the magisters. The dwarves. Dead. And the sorcerers. Gone.
Her eyes stare vacantly into the distance, glassy as marbles. It's not cold, yet her shivering is relentless.
I don't know. Oh, Duna's beard. Lohar. My boss, Lohar, will want to know what happened to them, but I can't remember.
Well, we're looking for Lohar.
Lohar, eh? Where will I find this boss of yours?
Oh, well, you'll find him in Effie's Emporium, neath the Black Bull. He's a fine man. A little gruff, yeah, but he's the only one in Driftwood wanting to help and not hurt.
She looks up at Beast through tear-stained eyes, but you can see her resolve hardening as she remembers who she is and what she stands for.
Oh, Seven Sympathy. I saw those things dragging the sorcerers along the cliffs towards the Wreckers' Caves. Oh, no more. It's gone.
She flinches at the slightest rustle of wind through the long grass. Terror in her eyes, she stumbles away from you.
Wow, that was a lot of information. Lohar. Kid eaten by shark. Raised bridge. Find Lohar. Roost. Ramos the Wanderer in Driftwood. Alright, so we got a couple of people to find for our group. They're really kind of throwing things at us left and right now. I guess we'll collect these fish. Head into Driftwood. And see if we can find the Meister. Just reminding anyone new here, hi, I'm Hazefest. If you're liking what you're witnessing, go ahead and hit that follow button so you can keep up. I do have this entire playthrough on YouTube if you want to check out the YouTube link down below. And you can also subscribe there for when the new run uploads are uploaded. I'd appreciate it. Alright. A sack here. 300 gold. That's quite the sack. And a box. Nothing. Is there anywhere we did not go? Oh, I think we're good. Yep, we are good. Is there anything down here? Nothing shows up on item highlight. Going. Got some chickens. I have chickens in real life as well. I have 5 of them. One lives indoors. It's not weird. Ooh. Hey.
Did you
Hi.
expect a needle?
Ooh, rotten eggs. Disgusting. Can I not pick them up? Oh, there we go. Grab that bucket. Nothing up top.
Did you expect a needle?
No needle in that one either. Beehive. Nothing in it. What's here? Empty jar of honey. Am I able to put a honey jar in it? Do I not have a honey jar? I do. I have 2 of them. Combined. Look at that. Gives you jars of honey. We tried doing that back on the first island, but I don't think it worked. Maybe because we couldn't combine? You have a name. They all have names. Little Grimlet. All the rest are little. Let's talk to Big Marge.
I saw.
What did you see?
They were stolen. The babies, the eggs, something took them.
What happened?
Horror, thief, horrible thief. It came in the night. It took the eggs. It scrambled away fast.
Do you think it's a rat? What did it look like?
Big as a cow, big as a house, and many legs. Too many.
Spider?
If I showed you, you could bring them back. You could bring them back. Show me your map.
Okay, yes. Hold it in front of her. A car.
In a flurry of feathers, she leaps up and pecks a small hole in your map.
That's where they are. I went after my babies. I saw where they went. But they've changed so much. Much. Bring them back.
Wife caught me chatting. He was walking by. Where am I going? Ooh. My sanity's fine, thank you. It's not. It's not at all. Oh, those are not the eggs we were looking for.